Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nick and this is Sarah, and with our two little dogs we're usually travelling around Europe in our 32-year-old camper van.
After a much needed break at our casita in Andalusia, we're ready for the next adventure. Join us in today's vlog back on the road, where we first have to deal with a crazy April heat wave where temperatures soar above 35 degrees. I don't know about you guys, but the most exciting thing about van life is packing the van ready for van life, isn't it? And now we are, actually it's really exciting because we're taking all of the, or we've already taken it all out, but now we're packing for summer van life. So it's all the good stuff, like all the activity stuff, like supboards and fans and mosquito nets, and they're not very good things. Frisbees, we've got a frisbee. Hammocks, yes, we've got 2 hammocks. To be honest with you, over the last year or so, we haven't used our hammocks much.
We finished our trip back to the UK in winter. The van was sorted, it was organised, we had a place for everything. Granted, we had far too much stuff when we got back, but we had a place for everything, we knew where everything was, and then you empty the van and then you've got to repack it.
With different stuff.
With different stuff in a different location, because the summer's here now, so technology has to come lower down so it doesn't get too hot and all that. So you pack it all fresh, find a place for everything, and then you can't remember where you put it.
And you keep going back to the old place,
the old
place, original stuff throughout the winter, and you get all confused and you end up hating van life.
Some little leftovers from our winter trip to the UK. I don't think we ever use this, and we're definitely not going to use this ice scraper thing. De-icer and a replacement mirror. Hopefully we're not going to smash this one off. That's the exciting part about packing the van, is getting all the adventure gear in it, or choosing what adventure gear to take. You have to be selective. So supboards coming on this trip.
Can I just point out where little Vinster sits when we're not using the van? Look at that for a view. That's pretty epic. If you kind of ignore the rubbish down there, and the fact that we actually park right next to the, you know, the village bins. We just kind of ignore that. He has got quite a good view. Also have to ignore the fact that there's several ants' nests right here in this area, and that's probably how the ants got into the van before, and usually crawl all over the van as well. Plus sometimes spiders come from the trees, but if you ignore all those things,
it's the perfect spot, isn't it?
It's the perfect little spot.
Just ignore all those little things and this is, yeah, couldn't be better.
Yes, time to get all of these on, because the other night we slept in the van, I think we mentioned in the video that we got bitten because we couldn't find the mosquito that was around. All of our mosquito nets out. We've got these for all windows.
You can't find them at the moment, but we have got them somewhere.
But there's one that needs repairing.
So this is a must for summer van life. Mosquito nets, fans, mosquito zapper.
Well, you have to have the windows opened all the time, don't you? You know, and not just mosquitoes, but actually worse probably because of the dogs is the flies. So you've got all of your windows and the door open the whole time. Talk about bugs, look at that thing on the front windscreen now.
Look at the size of that thing.
Probably don't want him to come in the van because the dogs will freak.
The dogs will freak, or you?
It's not really. Oh! Yeah, so this isn't really for those sort of insects. This is for the flies, and they are more of a pain in the bottom than the mosquitoes.
Literally for Dizzee.
They are.
They have been a pain in the bottom.
And Dizzee was once bit on the bottom hole by a fly, and ever since then he freaks out. Like, it wasn't a regular fly, it was one that, I don't know, goes for your bum.
It's one of these armoured flies.
Yeah, basically he's always freaks out, so we have to have the nets up for that reason during the daytime, and the nets up obviously at night for the mosquitoes.
You need some practice, darling. You missed it first time. This is a massive GoPro.
The joys of summer. There we go. And guys, what would we do without you? So a video or so ago We grabbed this because we were talking about the fact...
Well, not that.
We didn't grab this one, this is a brand new one. We were talking about the fact that when the brake got stuck on, it got really hot and we grabbed our fire extinguisher. And I was just saying about it in the video, and then you, brilliant people who watch our videos, noticed that the gauge was in red. We didn't know, we didn't notice. Yeah, so thanks guys, thanks for pointing that out. It's been replaced. So we've just done winter in the UK, all that rain. Now you've got a new one to replace it when we're not going to probably see rain for the next couple of months.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, embarrassed. I can't believe we passed actually. We passed the Heatwave as well, the MOT vehicle inspection, and the windscreen wiper wasn't working properly. It was working, but it was properly smeared. Another new part for Vinny. Another reason not to park under the tree is all the bits falling on the windscreen, getting Vinny all dirty. We've only just cleaned him, haven't we?
I thought someone had been chopping wood down here. It's like sawdust, isn't it? Look. And it's all in the van. Good morning guys, we're up bright and early. Oh, excuse me, too early by the sound of my voice. And we are sat here with the view over to Africa. It's pretty cool. I think it's about 15 miles across the Strait of Gibraltar. And there you are, the Atlas Mountains loom ahead of us.
Never get over that. It's crazy, isn't it, that you can just see across to Africa, to a whole new continent there. And on a clear day, it's quite clear, a little bit hazy this morning, a little bit of sea mist going up, but you can see the little villages, you can see the little houses. Absolutely stunning view. And normally this viewpoint is hounded, loads of people. There's a little cafe here selling ice creams, but just after sunrise, we've got the whole place to ourselves.
So we left the village this morning about 6:30. It was still dark. We wanted to beat the rush hour traffic. We wanted to beat the heat and get down to the coast for sunrise. Pretty much made it, almost. Almost
made it, I'm happy.
Dropping my sunglasses.
Yes, we need to get to the coast because today it's gonna be a hot one.
It's 36 degrees today inland. It's probably not much cooler here, but it's better to get to the coast. A heat wave, a crazy heat wave.
The record temperatures for April in Spain ever.
Apparently.
Ever.
Apparently. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
Up, little one.
Good boy.
Welcome to Tarifa. And the road came to a dead end. So we just turned around and we're going back. There just seems to be a few abandoned buildings, which is crazy because the location of these abandoned buildings is just like insanely beautiful.
my lady.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, a bit hard to get out elegantly with all this stuff on the step.
Yes guys, we're back in Tarifa. It's been a while.
It's been a while. This wasn't actually the plan to come here for like our birthday week. We did actually plan on going like inland. We planned to go to Sevilla actually and Cadiz, but then it's a heat wave, so you can't be going inland in a heat wave.
Yeah, Tarifa is normally really, really windy, like Europe's kite surfing capital of Europe. But there's none today.
But it's still a lot cooler than inland. Yeah, so we're not sure of the plan as of yet. We definitely will need to find shaded park up in an hour or two from now. There's a few nice campsites around.
Quite a few campsites.
That could be the best bet today, I think. So we're just stopping at a couple of campsites on our way back towards Tarifa town. Just checking them out, finding out the prices, finding out if the swimming pool's open and if they've got any space. We've just been to one there and it was very, very busy. Nice, right on the seafront, but very, very busy. Didn't really want to be crammed in like sardines. So we've come to the next campsite along, which is Camping Tarifa. So all of these, I don't know what you call them, glamping tents, yurts, yeah, they're all kind of new to this campsite. Last time we came here, I don't know, 2 years ago or something, none of this was here. I mean, they're kind of cool, but it means there's a lot less space for actual campers and, you know, people like us. That's the beach entrance, nice campsite. Just gonna have a little look around. What do you think about that one?
Walking round, it looks very nice. Love the little tent area if you're staying in one, but if you're not...
See, this is why we wild camp all the time. Don't like to be like really crammed in because we can't, you know, we have to keep the dogs like on a really tight leash then. Obviously they've got dogs, can't just go and play on the campsite and things. So this is one of the main reasons we do like wild camping.
And what's the price for dogs, did you notice, darling?
It's a special price of €21.
For without, 2 people, sin electricity.
Without electricity, but then it says €5 a dog. Don't know if there's a special price for dogs in low season.
And the dogs have just been seen by the receptionist, so can't get away with smuggling them in.
So we're just going to go and check out the beach parking now, where lots of vans and people hang out and spend the night, I think. And obviously this is absolutely free. It does seem that everyone's staying down here, very busy again. You can't get a spot down the far end there, that everyone's just like on beachfront type thing. And guess who won?
Guess, which nationality won?
We were looking at the number plates.
And they absolutely smashed it.
Smashed it!
Smashed it to smithereens.
It was the Germans.
The Germans bring it home.
Closely followed by the Netherlands.
Not really at all.
Oh, I suppose not.
It was basically Estonians. Germans, Netherlands, yeah Estonians.
We only actually seen one UK plate out of all of those vans. Yeah, obviously we didn't count every single one, but yeah, it's busy. Lot. It's busy.
It's the usual, loads of vans down here. Even though there's a sign saying not possible to sleep between sunset sunrise, I think in the winter it's just accepted.
It's tolerated, and why not? Like, it's such a lovely spot down here, isn't it? I mean, it's much better than the campsite. You just step out your van and you're on the beach. Looking very casual there, my love.
I feel very casual. So the vibe's just so nice in Tarifa. We haven't even gone into the town or hung out for long, but it's just weird as well. Actually, no wind. Used to it being so windy. It's just very calm and chilled out.
Very chilled out indeed, but we are still undecided on what to do today, where to park up, where to go. It is going to get very hot. In fact, it's quite hot now. So I don't know, I quite fancy that place with the swimming pool. Yeah, we haven't actually shown you guys yet. Yeah, we've obviously lived in this area for quite a few years. We've been into Tarifa loads, partying, camping, campsites with tents, all that jazz, and that place we haven't been to, the one on the end with the tower and the pool. So that's an option. I'm tempted to stay here, but you know, when it gets really hot, when the heat wave comes, there's no respite, and you can't put your all in. And he wants to have a few beers, it's his birthday. Yes. You know, you shouldn't really be wild camping and getting intoxicated. Tipsy, I was going to say drunk. Gently intoxicated. So we're leaving the little free wild camp spot on the beach. It's getting pretty warm. And we're heading into town. In fact, we need to pick up supplies no matter where we end up staying for the day, for the evening. So that's the next stop. I think there might be one more campsite on the way that we might just check out before we make our final decision on birthday camp up, heat wave, escapism, survivalism spot for the day. Yeah, this one's actually quite expensive. €33 for us to stay here per night, no pool, and that's without electricity as well. I thought that was quite expensive for low seasons. With electricity, it's getting on for €40. It'll be getting on for €40 in April, in like midweek. Yeah, I think the best bet so far has been the one with the swimming pool for €23. It's a shame because you can easily walk into Tarifa town from here. Well, we can stay here if you want. But, I don't know, I fancy going somewhere a bit different. There's also workmen here as well. You can hear the drill, so that's a bit of a, you know. I just begrudge paying it when it's getting to the price of a cheap Airbnb, like getting on for €40. Nice view for a supermarket car park. Another option, little car park. Toilet and groceries in the store, beautiful view, little pony for Charlie to stare at. I don't think you're allowed to stay in this car park somehow. Right then, you go and get the groceries, I'll wait here. Get me a birthday cake? No! Oh, get back in there. Got everything else? Groceries are got, so now we just need to decide what we're doing for the rest of the day. Gosh, it's hot. And I'll just say thank you to our friends Ileana and Shane for providing us with some shade on our faces. They got us these hats. Piggy, little Miss Piggy. I got a piggy. I mean, I'm not very keen on being the piggy, but Nick's is good. Keep you cool at the back, nice bit of shade. That's what you need when it's 35 degrees. And we are heading to the only campsite in Tarifa that has a swimming pool, because that's what you got to do when there's a heat wave. There is other campsites in Tarifa with swimming pools, but the swimming pools don't open until, well, May, at least May, and we're still in April, aren't we, just about. It feels like we've just landed on holiday. We're on holiday. Holiday mode. Can't wait to get the camp set up. Crack open the first beer or Tinto de Verano. Swimming pool. We got the lot, baby. Yes. Here we go, guys. This is us. Not a bad little spot. There is probably nicer spots a little bit further up the field, further up the hill. The field. The hill. But again, it's quite busy. The campsite busier than what we thought. Tarifa, you know, midweek, April, you know, I guess maybe everyone's doing the same thing as us and escaping to the coast for this heat wave. Crazy, but this place is very reasonable. €22, no electrics, we don't need it. And the pool,
There's a little restaurant right on the beach.
Yeah.
Nice views all the way down to Tarifa town. Sea view that way, you can see Morocco. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'm happy with this. Babies!
Right, we just need to set up camp.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?
That is the camp all set up and we're ready to relax. Well, I thought we were ready to relax. Darling, what's going on?
Oh, gosh, it's so good that it's just sucked up the rug.
Oh, she's only gone and bought a new birthday present with her.
Whatever, guys. Well, good. Oh.
So if you've been following our channel, what Sarah likes to do more than most things is hoover, which is very handy. Choose a wife that hoovers, very good. And it's very useful because in a tiny van with 2 dogs, we need to do a lot of hoovering. Actually, I don't need to brush anymore. My brushing days are over.
Okay, so this is actually a little bit extreme for the van. This is for the house, which is perfect. But take that off and look at that for the van. Couple of attachments, brilliant. This one too, brilliant.
Look at the smile on her face, she's loving it.
Honestly, guys, it's so good.
Watch
Picks
it,
up
watch
all
it.
of the dog hairs. Oh, watch this.
That little brush.
And this is only on medium power. I love it, and it's so great being like cordless, isn't it? Not getting tangled up in your cord when you're vacuuming. Very, very good. Guys, they have sponsored our video today, as well as sending us one of these to test out. So thank you so much, Lublaloo. And I'm going to put the link in the description that gives you 25% off this brilliant piece of kit on their website. And you can also check out all of the details, all of the specs for this. Thank you, Lublaloo. And I'm going to get on with the vacuuming.
Right, hold on, little challenge, darling.
What?
Lublaloo, 3 times fast.
Lublaloo, Lublaloo, Lublaloo.
Cheers, darling. Happy
Cheers.
camping.
Happy camping. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice to be back in the van. It's nice to be camping and out exploring again, you know. Even though we've already been here, it's just nice, you know. We've been in the house now for a few weeks. And yeah, it feels good to be back out here, back doing it again.
Yeah, look at this lovely spread. Tinto de Verano in hand.
Summer wine, so we're drinking red wine. It's kind of like with like a lemonade and some fruit, some oranges and some lemon, lots of ice. I tell you what, it is blinking hot. Have we said that already in this vlog? Have we said, we mentioned that there's a heat wave going on right now in April.
Snacks, mixed nuts.
Yeah,
nibbles.
Snacks. Then we've got a little salad here with some garlic mayonnaise and some crunchy onions, mixed salad leaf. Then we've got a bit of like a bruschetta with the tomatoes, garlic, basil and olive oil to go on the bread. These are marinated anchovies with olive oil and garlic and parsley. Some
Bread and
things here
carrots.
to dip into our hummus.
Don't mind if I do.
Small snack before hitting the pool.
You've eaten this.
Nothing here for you, little one. Oh, you can have some carrot. We don't want carrot. Good morning, folks, and what a nice morning it is, or it's actually coming on for lunchtime now, but we got the whole pool to ourselves. So nice, and obviously very hot again today. Don't know where Nick is. Okay, I do know where Nick is.
Oh, that was embarrassing. That was the worst dive I've done all morning. Hit somewhere where you don't want to hit when you hit the water.
Belly flop!
Oh, I need my hat. It's already quite warm. I don't know what time it is. What time is it, Dan?
About 12 o'clock now.
PM?
Yeah.
And it's quite warm, but it's so nice because, yeah, there's no one down here. We've got the whole place to ourselves. It's nice, the calm before the storm barrage of kids and families come down. So we're just enjoying, savouring this moment. Got the struggle, darling.
That was almost as embarrassing as your dive. So we did actually come down here last night, but it was quite busy with people and there was like some families and stuff, and we didn't really want to film. So yeah, we just stayed down here for a little while and then thought we'll come earlier today so it's not hounded. In fact, last night when we came, or yesterday afternoon, we didn't even get a deck chair, did we? All the deck chairs were taken, so it does get busier later on. But today, pick of deck chairs and pool to yourself.
And our towels are staying on there all day.
Yeah.
Not really, we don't do that. Got stunning views over to Morocco and to Tarifa Old Town.
Yeah.
From various little spots and for tents and stuff. There's loads of little different plots and it's very quite wild and natural up there. Really nice.
It's pretty, isn't it? Really pretty. So we're really glad that we escaped this little heat wave and came here. You need a pool when it's this hot, don't you? Like seriously, you can't do anything when it's 35 plus.
Kayak pool on the roof terrace isn't going to cut it.
She's not going to cut it in 35 plus degrees.
Guys, it's finally cooled down.
The day's almost over, thank the Lords. It's been so hot today.
We haven't been by the pool all day and we haven't been around the camp drinking beer all day. We've actually had to edit this vlog that you're watching right now.
Yeah, for most of the day. No, it's been a scorcher. It was hotter than yesterday. It must, I don't know what the temperature was, but you know, you're just not ready for this in April, are you?
There's a wind, but it was a hot wind.
A hot wind today, like a hairdryer blowing on your face type wind. But anyways, we survived, and thank the Lords for this lovely little campsite that we're staying in. Yeah, good choice, I think, darling.
Definitely.
It was a good choice. Do you want to get down, Charlie? Because it's probably a bit hot on Mummy's lap.
Oh.
Oh.
Confession.
A confession.
You're probably wondering where we're heading off on the next big adventure. Well, we will be heading off on one, but not just yet, because I've got a specialist appointment in a few weeks' time about my little thing. So we're not going to travel too far before then. And then when we're going to see that, I'll probably have to have an operation, and that will determine where we're going.
How long before we go, kind of thing. Yeah, because there's no point in us doing hundreds of kilometres to come back hundreds of kilometres in a couple of weeks' time. So you're just going to be stuck with our little local area for a little bit longer, guys. I mean, we are going to do trips around, but not hundreds of kilometres out of the way.
And we will not be staying in Andalusia for the summer.
Definitely
That's
not.
Guaranteed.
Definitely not after this heat wave. Can't handle it.
I'm not used to it.
Can't do another one. Yeah, so guys, we will end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're following us on our socials for daily updates and lots more, and wish Nick a happy birthday, because it's his birthday tomorrow, his actual birthday tomorrow, Thursday, the day that you'll be watching this video. And yeah, so that's exciting.
Send me messages. Sarah will probably answer them because I might be very drunk.
No, you
only
won't.
Joking, only joking.
A little bit. Little bit
tipsy. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to follow on the adventure, and we shall see you next week. We may be here, we may not, who knows. Take care, guys. See you next week.
Come on, Charlie. I know, what's he doing?
What?
So have any of you guys seen Britain's Got Talent last weekend? I think it was. There was a guy on there doing naked poses.
The naked dog pose.
But he wasn't actually naked.
Don't worry, I wear pants.
This is the naked dog pose. It does actually look like you're naked.
But don't worry, I wear pants.